And we have the opportunity to introduce today Suprabha Mysore. She was also a part of yesterday's webinar session with Nalina Jain. And let me quickly introduce Suprabha. Suprabha is she is the Senior Program Manager Android Enablement Intel APAC. She has about 16 years of industry experience that spans across telecom, datacom and mobile technologies. In mobile technology, she has worked on location-based services frameworks, NFC and Wi-Fi stack for both Symbian, S40 and Android platforms. In her 16 years of career, she has worked in different roles of software engineer, tech lead, software development manager, senior manager and program manager. Currently at Intel, she is the senior program manager, as I already said, for Android in APAC region, handling and owning Android application enabling vision and roadmap. With Suprabha, we will have today Dushwant Singh as well as Nalina Jain, who will be taking in the questions at the end of the session. Suprabha will be taking us through her presentation for the first 40-45 odd minutes, and then we'll be opening up the session for questions. I now hand over the session to Suprabha. Over to you, Suprabha.
Thanks, Srilagna. Good afternoon, everybody. Today I will be covering the topic of develop, optimize, debug, and tune your Android apps. So even before I start talking about why you should optimize or tune your apps, let me give you a brief. The picture is not coming. Yes, it's coming. Picture is not coming. Sorry about this one. So looks like the picture is not visible over the webinar anyway. So the message that I had here is there are numerous options of different computing devices to consumers today. So gone are the days when computers meant the Dells and the HPs, and the operating systems meant the Suns and the Microsoft OSs. So there are numerous options. So we have the who's who of the computing world in the mobility business today. So if you look at it, there are major brands like Microsoft, Android, rather Google, Apple, having a big play in the mobility industry today. And we have numerous OEMs and ODMs bringing out their devices based on these software systems or software platforms. And there are numerous hardware vendors as well, Intel being one of them. So really the choice of devices, the choice of software today for the consumers is plenty. So that kind of also creates opportunities for the developers. So there are plenty of devices which really calls for multiple applications on these devices. And it's no longer a solo play of the devices alone. So it's a complete ecosystem play today. And then the ecosystem involves the hardware, the software, the applications, the user experience. Everything put together is what forms a computing experience, as we call it.
Suprabha, I'm sorry. Suprabha, hi. I'm sorry, just quickly interrupting you. If you could put the microphone really close to your mouth, because I feel there's a little disturbance and the voice is breaking up a little.
Is this any better? I'm very close to the mic right now.
Okay, all right. Just make sure that the other audio settings are I can't make out as yet. Maybe how about you keep an eye on your chat window? If I feel there is any further disturbance, I'm going to let you know on the chat window.
Sure, Srilagha. Thank you. Okay, so let me continue. So what is it that is being displayed on your screens right now? This is a bitmap of all the different applications that are available in app stores today. So somebody has really taken an effort to put together the logos of different applications that are available in different app stores. And if you look at it, this is how cluttered it is today. So if you take Google Play alone, Google Play itself has more than 1 million applications today. So if each one of us are application developers, we also see the kind of competition that is posed to us by these numerous apps that are available in the ecosystem in the mobility world. So what is it that we need to really focus on moving forward or to stay in this developing mobility app economy? We are all developers. We know that we need to develop feature-rich, functionality-rich, good applications. We also need to take care of finding the appropriate distribution channels for our applications. It's just not sufficient that I develop a real cool app, but I need to find a channel through which I really provide it to the world. And like we spoke earlier, there are numerous software platforms, hardware platforms that are available today. And being a developer, my focus, at least personally, I feel that I would want to develop cross-platform code that I can seamlessly run on different hardware and software platforms. So if you look at HTML5, the whole evolution of HTML5 is based on the premise that developers would want to develop one piece of code and run it across different platforms, be it software platform, hardware platform. Given the numerous applications that are available today, it's very, very important that we differentiate our application from the others or the rest of the applications in the same segment. So if you go to Google Play or any app store for that matter, if you are looking for a particular category of application, especially in the entertainment space, in the gaming space, you will find similar apps that are there in plenty. So as a consumer, or how do you get the eyeballs of the consumer onto your application? That is basically through differentiation. So these are certain fundamentals of what we need to focus on as developers. But to me, at the core of all this, what lies is productivity. Take any top downloaded app or top grossing app in any of these app stores, you will find a pattern there. These top apps typically, they do whatever they do it very well. When I say that, there is a lot of efficiency in the way these apps behave as compared to the apps that are not doing very well in the same category. So it is very important for me as a developer to be equipped with tools and infrastructure, development infrastructure that can help me do my applications or make my applications in a very, very productive and an efficient manner. So I will introduce you to some of these tools today that can really help us develop our applications in an effective way. So let's take the first example, which is the Intel